be honest, I am breaking a sweat. I curled my hair. Usually, like, if I'm going to curl my hair, like, I'll do, like, overnight curls. But I used a curling iron. Oh, I'm hot. It is hot. Okay? Let's look at my teeth. Oh, no. Today, I wanted to do Valentine's Day date night. Lipstick on my teeth. Those are the vibes that I was going for. I was largely inspired by this Timaree cosmetic extreme shard in the shade Holo 22. She's a shifty guy. You're going to want to stay tuned until the end of the video because I always do an up close of my eyeshadow so you guys can see the true beauty of the blend. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be going in with the Nomad Cosmetic Chicago Speakeasy palette. This palette is probably one of my top 5 Nomad palettes that they launched last year. So I really wanted to bust this bad boy out for this look. So this is exactly what I did. I'm going to be doing my eyes and my base. Stick my teeth. Yeah. Pray for me when we get to the base portion because when you guys see what I did, oh my god, terrible. I had to fix it. I did fix it. Here we are. So yeah, so without further ado, if you're curious to see how I achieved this look and the products that I used to do it, you're definitely going to want to keep on watching. I'm so nervous that my audio is going to stop recording because the last video that I recorded, which I was supposed to upload for you guys on Friday, the audio did not like record, even though it said it was recording, it did not record. And oh my gosh, I'm stressed. I'm doing a totally different look than the look that I had previously did and filmed and recorded. I didn't want to record the same video twice, even though you guys didn't see it. I didn't feel like doing the same look twice in a row. So I'm gonna do a different look and I'll kind of shelf that one for another day when I'm feeling less bitter about my editing app not recording. But today I'm taking the Nomad Chicago Speakeasy palette. It speaks for itself. This is freaking gorgeous. I actually wanted to do a kind of smoky eye with this red and black shifty pigment from Timaree Cosmetic. This is their extreme shard in the shade Holo 22. Yeah, I just want that all over my eyelid. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I was looking kind of at my other palettes that I have left of stuff that you guys haven't seen me play with here on YouTube. And this one, I was like, yeah, she's going to be perfect for the look I have in mind. It's kind of my thought process. I need a packing brush. Whenever I do a smoky eye, I always start by first packing the deepest shadow on the lid and then blending her out. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this Peaches and Cream PC11. Nope, this is the, yep, Peaches and Cream. Okay, it is indeed. I'm going to take this dark brown right here. This looks black on the eyes. I thought it was like a dark brown. Even better. So I always start as low, I start low on my eye. And then I'll start blending everything out. And then when I go back in, I'll start flaring the dark color out more. Because you can always add more, like, blend. But it's a little bit hard to kind of rein the depth in if you go too far too quickly. So I'll start here. And I'm going to take shade Windy City, which is this one here. Which is kind of like a more reddy brown. And I'm taking this on a Doe Color X Beauty by Bianca brush. Who remembers that collab? A lot of my brushes from that set have, like, very recently started to fall apart. So, I mean, they lasted quite a while. But it's mainly just, like, the brush coming off of, like, the handle. But, like, look at how pretty these are. I loved that collab that they did. So, I'm just kind of setting this down right on the edge of that, like, black. And then I'll blend it up a little. So you see I'm still keeping it real tight. I think I'm just going to take the same brush and I'm going to go into this light, like, pastel purple. Blend this out. So I definitely could have went like keeping this on the brown route, but I kind of want it to be just like, I don't know, I feel like the purples in this are very lovey-dovey. So I'm just gonna blend this shade all over the crease. So you can't really see it, but I mean, you can kind of tell the difference, like on this side, how there's like that very light touch of color. And then I'll go back in. I'm kind of going backwards now. And just start going back and forth between all my colors till it's blended to perfection. I'm just like so flabbergasted that this is a black. I really thought it was a dark brown. I'm like, look at that, it's black. So I essentially want my whole lid to be the darkest color, and then I want the crease to start like fading. That's kind of the goal I aim for whenever I do smoky eyes. When I was first starting makeup, something like this would like have been goals to achieve, and the fact that I can now do it, it's just feels so good. If you didn't know, smoky eyes are a go-to for me personally. Now I'm gonna pack this all over the lid. I'm really excited actually. I've never actually played with this shade, but ever since she sent it to me, I've been eyeballing it. So the fact that I'm finally going to play with it, I'm excited. It looks like unicorn scales. I'm going to take my Unearthly Cosmetic Glimmer Grasp. The nice thing about this is it's just a little bit less sticky than like lash glue, so I'm not like, you know, super gluing something to my eyeball. It's just like a nice touch, a nice tack. These are flakes, so they're going to be a little messy. That's why I always do my eyes before my base. I love that. I think the shades that I picked too, it's like everywhere. The shades that I picked too are so perfect. Do you see the shift? How it's like that like brick red, but it's kind of like black here. Kind of looks a little like teal as well, like in the pot when I was picking it up, it looks teal. That is so pretty. I love that. Smoky eyes are just, they do it for me. I'm gonna start by taking the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Is it just me, or does like all very light makeup it's either just very yellow or it's very pink? I need neutral. So I'm wanting to try something. Do you guys know how I always tell you that like my powders always darken up my foundations? I want to go in with this foundation knowing it's lighter than my skin, and then going in with my setting powder and hoping that it'll kind of even it out. Does that make sense? That's my goal for the day. We'll see if it's gonna look good. I really don't know. So here's the thing. I have this e.l.f. Camo CC cream. This is in shade Fair 100W. This is one of their lightest shades, and W means warm, which means it's gonna be more yellow toned since it's so light. And then I was thinking of setting it with this Bare Mineral Veil powder. So this powder runs very pink. So since I like a neutral, I'm wondering if I go with this foundation and set it with this powder, if it's going to look good. I don't know. This might come out terrible. But I want to try it because you never know until you try something. So I usually mix this with some other foundation, like a darker foundation. I'm scared. Like, that's pretty yellow. Doesn't look terrible. We'll see. I'm gonna look scary. I know it, okay? I'm already scared. So I'm gonna do what I always do. Warm it up on my skin. Really blend it in. I feel like this looks good once it's like blended into the skin. Obviously it looks crazy right now. I really hope that this looks good because that'll be like a game changer for me because I'm terrible at shade matching. Actually, Tell me why that matches pretty darn well to my neck. Jump scare. Am I that pale? I'm going to take the Pink Honey BFF face frosting and their contour cake. I'm going to start with the contour cake. And for me, I like to put it right... Oh, this brush is falling apart. I need to put it right here. So it's like, you know, chiseled. I'll take some of the face frosting and really warm the skin up. I'm not going to put this on my nose though. I'm just going to leave my nose with the contour. I'm going to take the ABH concealer and the Too Faced concealer. Now, if you're better than me at shade matching, you don't need this much concealer, but that is not my cup of tea there. I suck at shade matching online. You know what concealer I don't think I give enough credit to is the Too Faced concealer. I mix this with so many concealers and it always looks so good, but I never really shout it out, you know what I mean? So under my eyes could still use some blending, but I'm not gonna do that until I like put my blush. I'm taking the Plouise. This is the blush palette in the shade Love Lane. So you have your creams and your powders. I'm just gonna go with my Heart's Desire on this one. The thing that I don't really like about this specific blush palette is just the pans are so tiny. Like to get in there, you know? Yeah, that's nice. I'm taking this Makeup Shack T31 brush. So it's more of like a it's like a dome brush. It's pretty dense. So I'm gonna be mindful of that. And I'm not like swiping, I'm just pressing this in. And I am gonna go over like with my sponge so I can take it in a little bit further than I would if I didn't already blend my concealer. I'm gonna reblend out my concealer and then I'll go in with the Bare Mineral powder on a little powder poof. I'm nervous about this because I know it's gonna darken everything up, but I'm hoping it'll shade match me better. Oh no. Why did that turn me orange? What happened? Look at that. It turned me orange. That's not gonna work for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me fix this. And then I think I'm just gonna set with the Jordana Ticia powder because what the heck was that? Take two. What a mess. I'm going to take this KVD pressed foundation. I just brightened everything up with that. I'm a mess. Where's my... I'm going to take this Alamar Cosmetic Bronzer Trio. And I just like to mix both shades together. I'm over here fighting for my life. Back into the Plouise Blush palette for the powders. I'm just going to take a brush and make sure all of that excess powder is blended before I set my face with setting spray. I used an absolutely ungodly amount of powder. So I'm going to use that much setting spray. Sorry, I inhaled it. Now for highlighter, I'm taking the Mikayla X Glamlite highlighter. This one's so pretty. I threw it. So pretty. This is a Fine Art Beauty brush, by the way. I'm gonna put this everywhere. Inner corner, brow bone, nose, absolutely everywhere. Not bad. Okay. I am going to take the same shades that I used on top on bottom. I'm gonna add black to my waterline. And then I'm thinking a red lip. Okay, so here is the completed look. Lipstick on my teeth. I wasn't sure which tone of red that I wanted to go for, but I for sure know that I wanted to do like a deep, dark red lip. So I went in with this Unearthly lip gloss, lipstick in the shade Gloria. I love it. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I think when I seen this shade, I knew I wanted to do like a red smoky eye. But like everything all together is so pretty. The only thing is I wish I would have went in with like red blush. Like it's pink. It's like not so in your face. But I mean, I still think I should have went in with the red. Anyways, I'm very, very happy with how everything came out. Even though I did have to redo like my whole base. It's always nice to try new things. But I don't think I will be doing that again because oh my god, like my whole face turned orange. How does pink turn orange? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not smart, okay? But here we are. What do you guys think? I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go on ahead, roll the clip.